I'm wondering, so you've been thinking about this and studying it for a long time. Are you now hypersensitive? Like, can you read a novel without constantly thinking, okay, what are the chapters doing here?
No, I can't anymore. And not only that, I can't. I can't read a novel without first figuring out what it's doing a bit of statistical study. What's the average word count of the chapters here?
Okay.
What are the outliers? What's the longest chapter this book has? What's the
Love
shortest?
it.
Why does that matter?
Yeah. So
No,
the
that's
difference
really hard.
between the longest and shortest.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
And thinking very hard about the first and last sentences of each chapter,
Yeah.
how we're eased out of action or introduced to it. That becomes very, very hard for me.
But do you think that, I mean, presumably ordinary readers don't notice that, but what kind of effects is it having on them on a less conscious level?
Yeah, it's hard to say how conscious it might be, but I think that when let's say when one is reading Middlemarch, and there's a high degree of variability in Middlemarch's chapters, and when you see a chapter
Variability in length?
variability in length, exactly.
Right. Okay.
When you come across a chapter that is 1,000 words long, very short for the 19th century, and short in comparison to the other chapters you're reading in that novel.
Yeah.
I think you will have to adjust your expectations of what that chapter will do, and I think you begin to treat it, maybe without being conscious of it, as a little more essayistic than, say, the other extreme, which would be the 8,000 word chapter, where you feel, you might be able to submerge yourself in the narrative.
Yeah.
With the smaller one, you might feel brought up short and feel, all right, there's a point here. What is that point? I think we are always adjusting in various unconscious ways our expectations based on length in some way, and we're habituated to a certain unit. The text habituates us to a certain unit, and then any variations on that we'll read as significant to us.
Yeah.